Hey there, YouTube, welcome in. It is I, Blade Advent, your Scarlet King, and we're playing some more Craftoria. As you can see, we're in the end today. I want to find a Ender Golem. I forget why, there's something from the Ender Golem that I want. I need to capture an Ender Golem. I can't remember exactly what it drops. I may even look this up. Golem. There we go, okay. What does this guy drop? Oh, right, void cores. I need to start farming void cores. Well, I don't need to start farming it, really. I just want a couple so that I can upgrade some, void forges I have. So I figured it might be easier for me. I do have a Pokeball in my hotbar here. If I just capture a Ender Golem, and then I try to capture it inside of a containment jar, and then farm it using our Ars Nouveau setup, which I'm in the process of trying to set up a more robust setup so that we can farm creatures with the Drigmees. Speaking of which, I need to get a couple of more Drigmees going so that we can farm a bit faster. And I probably need to drop that... Actually, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna help us with our diamond problem. We're still trying to figure out how to farm diamonds. I did try to make a digital miner, but I realized that you can't put a digital miner into the steam quarry. I need to actually turn it into a electric quarry. So that's going to be a process. And we're going to be expanding the modern industrialization area. But I think, real quick, I might just try to skip until I find an Ender Golem. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna find one. I assume they may find one somewhere in the end. Okay, what is happening here? Every time I come to the end, I end up having some kind of stuttering issues. Alright, hold on, let me see if I can find an Ender Golem. I'll be back. Alright, we're back real quick. What the hell is this? Get out of here. You also get out. All you guys get out of here. What the hell is that? It's like walking toward... What the? I am very intimidated by this. Yep, okay, so that's what it was. Wait, are they still... Okay. Yeah, get... Friggin', okay. Okay, I saw that thing and it started very creepily approaching me, so I thought I should just resume recording real quick and show you guys. Alright, I'm gonna resume my search for the Ender Golem here real quick. Alright, we're back. I found this place. Some kind of stronghold in the end. Maybe there's the golem here? It's a lead at least. Okay, well whatever this thing is, it's spotted me. Ender what? Void Gel? Okay, so... I probably don't want to get touched by those things. Okay, so... then, if anything happens... Ender Stronghold. There we go, so we can... Ah! Son of a... I turned off the shaders because I thought the slowdowns might have somehow been involved with that. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's no way that my all-in-one tool is stronger than this flaming sword. There we go. Alright, we're back. reinforced fence. So we have our Pokemon. What is this? Void Zone? I kind of like the way this looks. It's mine now. Void infused end zone bricks. Well, this is part of Cataclysm, so we may be on the right track here. Now we should probably try and turn our magnet on. Give me a second here. There we go. I guess this is the entrance. Yeah! Okay, they're trap blocks. I hear shulkers around here. Oh, bro, please. And luckily we have our stable... what is it? Bro, I forgot what it was called. Warp Index, there we go. So we can access our storage across dimensions. Alright, let's see here. Let's loot. This, and this. A lot of this stuff is trash, so. A lot of this stuff we don't really care about. I'm watching the floors now. I don't want to get stuck by another one of these trap things. Don't like that sound. I really didn't need to hear that. Music disc 13. Do we have... I don't know if we have 13, but I'm gonna steal it anyways. Okay. Watch your steps. Watch those little tootsies. So far, nothing. This may have been a dead end after all. There's something here. Maybe? Oh no, this just... Oh shit! I found it! Shit, we stole it. Well, okay, mission accomplished. Here they are. There. Luckily we're indoors, so... And also I can fly too, so... Loot shulker? I think one of them is still alive. Yeah, I hear it. Can I take this with me? Oh, it's a looter. Okay. Even though I'm the only one on the server, I still can't take it with me. And these are all gonna be empty. For some reason, everything except for the looter chests are completely empty. And I kinda don't want to take them because... I don't know, I feel weird. Oh, it's this guy again. So I heard there was a guardian or something in this. Is it an Ender Guardian? Oh, what is this? Midnight Rogue. What does that do? Let's see here. I'm trying to not take every single thing. Because I know a lot of this stuff is just gonna be clogging up our system. I'm not really gonna use it, even though if I want to. I really want to take the treasure. Oh, what is... Oh, it goes further down. Can I make another Pokeball? Oh, wait, yes I can. Okay, we can steal something else here. Complete invisibility increases their movement speed. When the total light level does not exceed 2, okay. Deals 40% increased damage, marking the circle with a radius. I don't know what that is. But we have something. Yeah, we got this. This makes us completely immune to void damage. And it's supposed to target random enemies with a rune or something. Alright, let's use... Oh my god, bro. Okay, so there should be something else down here. We're gonna try and abduct whatever's down here. There we go. I do enjoy having access to my storage, my main storage system from anywhere. Okay, is that another golem? It is a golem, it is a golem. We have one of these. I want to see how tough these guys are. Not very. And it didn't drop anything. And looting on this, what the heck? Is that normal? Or the ender chest, is that normal? It seems to be glowing. I don't know if that's just my... Well, we have a punch-up cat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to glow like that. And I don't have any... I can just make them. I can make an ender chest like that if I really want, but... Alright, let's see here. There should be another mob down here. Oh crap, okay, well, you know, that's... Oh, it's dead. Okay. And it's destroying blocks around it. So I gotta be careful, because these guys can destroy blocks. Okay, that was interesting. Just disab! Damn it. Oh, this one teleported me. I think we went this way. Yeah, we fought this guy here. And then this one teleported us back. Teleported us. Okay, let's see. In case I need to make another all-in-one tool. I lost my last all-in-one tool. I accidentally let it break. I think there's an upgrade I can get for my backpack that'll automatically repair using XP that's stored in it. I need to look into that. Sorry, I had to make sure I wasn't muted again. That's happened way too many times while I'm trying to record things. Is there a button or something I press? Am I supposed to just break my way through? Oh. Yeah, I think I found what I was looking for. You're right, let's try to kidnap whatever's here. Yeah, you're mine now. Okay. Ender Guardian? Well then. The thing is, I don't want to like run around and try to find another one of these structures. It took us a while to find this one. Ooh, this is really nice. Crown obsidian. Void lantern. Huh? Oh, what the? You came in here, nailed us with this thing, and then just left. Alright, well that was interesting. What is happening? Oh. There are traps in here? Really? Did I not put efficiency on? I did put maximum efficiency. How do I make this stuff? I can only find it, so... Might be worth it to just grab some of this stuff. Oh crap, I hit that thing again. Oh wait, this is a subfloor? Oh, is this? If that guy destroys that? This place actually looks really cool. What is happening over here? Oh, it's this. Okay. You're gonna steal all of this? I do like the way it kind of lights up. That is actually really cool looking. Now let's put it in here so it gets picked up automatically. Same with the void blocks. No, dang it, not again. There's a lot of crying obsidian here. Oh my god, bro. Why are there so many of those? I should probably also... God, friggin'... I should probably also grab some of this crying... No, all of this crying obsidian. Really? Where'd you come from? Bro, let me down. Why does he keep just appearing? Tossing me around and then... Oh my god, please, There's so many of these things around here. Oh my god, another one. Am I just not seeing these, or are they disguised as something else? You know what's so weird? I think they look just like regular obsidian bricks until I trigger them. Yeah, I think they just look like regular up. Can I even make Crown Obsidian? Is there a point to actually stealing all this? Is there a third? No, that is not a third level. I was like, what if there's one more floor down? Can I take these? I can. Is it worth it? Probably not. They probably only attack players. Yeah, upstairs I was like, I don't want to take all the barrels because it would be weird to ruin this. Now down here, I'm taking all this grind obsidian. Okay, hold on, real quick. Before I continue desecrating this area. Can we actually craft grind obsidian? Hold on. Up here it is, okay. Shrine obsidian. Can we craft this? We can get it as drops, I saw. From possessed blazes, okay. Obsidian plus evasion elixir? What is evasion elixir? Antimatter. Once again, antimatter. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we can just craft this easily. And I have no idea how we get a possessed blaze. I guess I'll keep stealing this then. Bro. Oh my god. Are there new ones showing up? When did I just not trigger those before? Oh, it is! Okay, it's just really hard to see. I guess that makes sense. It's very dark. It's very dark in here. Almost like somebody's taken all the light sources. Alright, be right back after I finish stealing all of this. Which will be like 2 seconds. Alright, let's see here. I think I'll try and do this here because... Oh wait, I don't know if I can get these. Okay, so for some reason I can't pull these out of the Ars Novos. Or the vault. Yeah, I think these are like stuck in the vault. For some reason you can't pull the containment jars that have things in them out of the vault. So let's make a couple more containment jars. I only really need 2. No, I'm just gonna make a couple because why make 1? When you can make 30. Alright, we need a ritual brazier. Okay, we don't have one of those. Okay. Which means I need one of these. Now we turn that into a ritual brazier. I need to clean out some of my bookmarks. I have some bookmarks in here that were probably never used. Here we go. We need some source. Do I not have source jars? I don't have any source jars sitting in my network. Do I have any in my storage? In my plethora. Oh, I do. Okay. And I probably also have the containment rituals here. Yeah. in my source jar. Here it is, okay. So let's just go ahead and do this here, where if they destroy everything, then not a big deal. Not my stuff. I don't have any, like, arrows. No, I don't. Okay. I took that thing off. We were having a lot of trouble with the containment ritual trying to contain the arrow from one of my accessories, and it was kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, so we have that and that. Let's start with the golem. Hey, that was quick. It's immediately, look at that. Okay, we got this guy. Alright, one more. Now for the Guardian. Guardian. Yep, there we go, got him. He had enough time to get his theme song going. Yo, that guy looks kinda cool. He's mine now. Okay. And he's going to work for me forever. Here we go. Ender Golem and Ender Guardian. What if the Ender Guardian drop? Let's see here. Gauntlet of Guard. And then the music disc for his boss fight. The fight he was getting ready for, and then I just kind of... I kind of put the kibosh on that. I was like, no, that's not happening, bruh. Better idea, how about you just get in this jar and I farm you forever. Alright, let's head back to the castle now. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Alright, I'll take you back inside. Bro, my computer is struggling. Oh, how'd he come with me? Okay, for some reason this area is loading a lot better than the main... Oh, there's something... There might be something happening over there. I need to go take a look. I don't think anything's like spawning entities or... There shouldn't be anything that's causing issues. Oh, let's put these guys down real quick. Like I said, I'm trying to set up a new area for Ars Nouvelle, so we'll move this into a proper area at some point, and I'll need to redo this because I do want to generate most of my source via coal. But I think we need a lot more coal than we're generating right now. Because I'm using coal for a couple of other things too. This is supposed to go directly into the storage controller upstairs. Okay, I think we have... No, that's going directly into the storage controller. Let's see here. We also got this we need to deal with. This is supposed to be dealing with a lot of the drops from that little Ars farm over there. And then I put these guys in here so that I could retrieve them because of said problem we had earlier. This thing is getting full. I really need to figure out a solution for this. On the online, the community server, I started setting up a storage area where I was gonna just like fill up with a bunch of these artifacts. I might do that here. Lucky Scarf. Increases, wait, luck level when mining. Does that go beyond like 7? I have so much XP, I could just do that. Oops, okay, well, I guess that's in there. Oh, let's grab it, okay. What do I have in neck or face slot? Oh, I already have one. I've been using one the entire time. And it's maxed out, too. What was I breathing? Okay. We're gonna get out of here. I need you to go back inside, so... Yeah, something's happening right here. I need to figure this out. Did I set something up? I must have messed something up. Hold on here. It can't be this. No, because if this... There's no room, it doesn't create anything. It shouldn't be downstairs either. Nothing should be causing this kind of lag. What's happening? Well, let's try to get out of here for now. I'll look into this later. Holding when I look over there, too. Alright, here we are. It's still kind of happening, just a little bit. I'll have to figure out... I hope that doesn't become an issue. I should probably take these off because, yeah, we're kind of just, like, flying everywhere. Oh, yeah, I actually improved our enchantment setup, so we should actually be getting better enchantments in here. We were running out of some enchantments. Stored points, 2,000, yeah. I think we were running out of unbreaking. Yeah, we only have 208 points stored. So we were running out of some enchantments here. Speaking of which, I really should... Oh, this armor set's really good to go. Never mind. I thought this one didn't have enchantments. Wait, can I put... Hold on. I can! Like, what's all about on these things? I should probably do that. And can the off chance that I actually get myself killed, which is probably a realistic thing that will happen. I should probably try to make sure that I have soulbound on a lot of this stuff. Can I soulbound my backpacks? No, we can't. Not by the looks of it. I can soulbound equipment. What about you? Can I soulbound you? I can reactive you. Oh well. Let me see, I think... Yes, okay, here we go. So stuff from the mob, the Argeneville farm is coming up here. We wanted these void cores. I think I want to... Where are you coming from? I don't have a possessed hoglin on the mob farm down there. Piglin trophy. Another boss fight music. Okay, I think we're good. What is Dune armor trim? Okay, so we're getting void cores now. How do I right-click to summon runes? Okay, mechanical fusion anvil. Wither assault shoulder weapon. Where do I get this? Oh, I gotta make it. Where do I get witherite ingots? Oh my god, it's another chicken and the egg situation. Harbinger? What the hell's a Harbinger? Okay, I gotta find and kidnap a Harbinger now. Well, not right now, but eventually. But you, I need. Here we go, mechanical fusion anvil. Okay, well, we can't progress here until we find a Harbinger and kidnap it. Yeah, the only way to get this is from a Harbinger. Okay, so at least we have some void cores in storage until that time. When that time comes, we'll be able to procure a Harbinger. Alright, nice. So that task is done. It wasn't as fruitful as I had hoped it was gonna be. And haven't worked upstairs yet. I still need to work up here and, like, decorate this place and make it look more like a castle living space. Haven't really done anything over here either. I kind of set this up to try and be a resource generating kind of thing. Why is it going slow? Oh, is it my magnet? Is it my magnet? The answer is no, it's not the magnet. Yeah, something is being funny around here. Or it could be my computer just being a pain. I did a little bit of work here, though. I might need to do a little bit more work. I feel like something's not quite right here. Bro, my frames. Oh, is it because it's saving the world? Never mind. Oh, maybe that's what it was. And this is our crate area. This is what I set up to deal with the stuff coming out of that quarry. And also set up a couple of things here that we kind of need, like producing andesite alloy. Or not andesite alloy. Alloy is over here. It's automatically producing andesite alloy, getting turned into shafts. And that's getting turned into cogs. And whenever these fully max out, it'll back up and fill up the shafts, and then it'll just stockpile andesite alloy. And of course I have this for precision mechanisms. Oh, this is for planks. I needed spruce planks, so I set this up. Yeah. And then I set up a quick one of these so I could see what was in the vault. But yeah, stuff from the quarry is getting brought over here. Hey, you see I moved my turrets. Because we actually kind of cleaned up this area a little bit. I still got a little bit more work to do here, but... As you can see, we have a fence now. I need to finish working on the fence. And instead of using a train, I decided I wanted to try using frog ports. So we have this conveyor chain bringing packages from the quarries down below. Gets shoved into this silo. Loaded onto the conveyor belt. All the way down here until it goes up into the vault. And then the vault sends it over here. What is? Hold on. Whoa, what is it? I might need to put a void. Okay. Hold on here. I need to test this. I think mobs are dying on the conveyor belt because of the miniguns or the sentry turrets. And then their drops get sent in here, so I need to make sure I avoid. Yeah, I need to make sure we're not getting clogged up with, like, mob drops here. Of course. Why? Wait, huh? There's stuff in here. Wait, what's on this filter? Yeah, there should be everything in there. Bauxite? Can we put bauxite through the crushing wheels? We can't? Okay. So I need to do something with the bauxite ore. We do have black quartz. Can that go through the crushing wheel? Wait, is there a tag I can use for this? Hold on. Is there like a crushables tag? Jackhammer ores. It doesn't look like there is. So I do have to manually place these on the filter here. But it doesn't look like we can crush. No, we can't put black quartz through the crushing wheels. Deep slate copper should be on that list. It's not? Where are we getting the— oh, I know where we're getting the deep slate from. It's from the digital miner down there. Alright, so that's fluorite. Nope, can't put those on the crushing wheel. The gold we can. The iron we definitely can. I can put one more thing on here. Probably the lead, I guess. Like, I don't see a huge need for the lead. Let's do the redstone. That's probably gonna be a bit— what is this? Oh, green zirconium. Yeah, I still need to maybe figure out a couple of things here. But yeah, we got some stuff moving now. Deep slate uranium. Because if I start sending this stuff... yeah, if we put something that can't be crushed, it does... it just sits there, it doesn't go... oh, it actually destroys it. Okay. Do I care if it gets destroyed? Okay, what is the bauxite? That's for aluminum, right? Bauxite dust, we turn that into... nothing, apparently, because it doesn't give me... okay, here we go. Block of bauxite. Aluminum nuggets. It seems like quite the process just to get a nugget. Right, what do we use aluminum ingots for? Aluminum dust. Compressor. Okay, we can make plates. Aluminum wire. Logic gates. Aluminum cable. I'll sit on this for a while, I guess. Guys, let me know if it's worth it to deal with keeping the bauxite. Otherwise, I might actually just get rid of this stuff. I might actually just let it destroy whatever comes out of this that we don't need. Or that we can't use because it's a huge pain process. Unfortunately, I can't put a... If I could, I would... It would look ugly, though. I might have to make something ugly. Just to make sure that nothing that can't go to the crushing wheels doesn't get sent over here. Because I want this area to just be create only. I mean, we do have a storage lectern here, but I mean, aside from that, I want this area to just be mostly create stuff. Yeah, stuff like that keeps falling on the wheel. You're not the wheel on the conveyor belt. So now we have a little bit of protection from the mobs that are spawning because of that thing. I did start to kind of dig out a train track, but I decided I wanted to try this because this is kind of interesting. And I wanted to try out the frog port, so... Here we go. This is the other end where stuff gets loaded into the frog ports, and then he puts it onto the conveyor. Yeah, because I can't use this in the steam core, I decided I was just gonna set it down and get it started on working. I mean, that's the only reason why we have stuff that can't go into the crushing wheels, because I set the filter on this to just ores. But I also started trying to set up an area over here so that we can... Because I'm gonna need more bronze drills, bro. Eventually I'm gonna upgrade one of these to the electric quarry, and we're gonna shove the digital miner into that. But the other two are gonna be regular steam cores, and we're gonna be running them using bronze drills. Unless I decide make them all electric cores. I mean, it probably could, but I need to see what the benefit of it is. But in either case, we're gonna probably be needing more bronze drills for the time being. How many bronze drills do we have left in these things? 2? Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to... Maybe between streams when I have frames back. This is crazy, bro. So yeah, I expanded the area here. So now we have this area to set up some automations, hopefully, so that we can make stuff for bronze drills. Because we need to make 2 things. We need to make the bronze drill head and then the bronze drill. In order to do that, we need to make a lot of other stuff. We need rods, we need gears, which require bolts, plates, and rings. So we're going to be producing bronze, sending half of them through a cutting machine, and then sending the other half into storage. We're going to need to make plates. And then half of those go into a compressor or a bending machine. bending machine, because this is faster. To reduce the curved plates. I think the biggest pain is going to be the bronze gears. Oh, we're going to have to break... Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah. The rods have to go 3 ways. One to produce the bolts, one for the rings, and then we just log some of the rods too. And then I probably need to use a mechanical crafter to make these. We can make an assembler. Soldering alloy? What is that? Steam blast furnace. Soldering alloy dust. Tin and lead. We could probably... I don't know how much tin or lead we have. Oh, let's find out. Tin. It doesn't look like we have much tin. We have a bunch of dust. Lead? I don't think we have a problem with lead. There's an A in lead. There's 1 D in lead. Yeah, we have 2,000 lead ingots. Can we turn that into dust? Yeah, we could shove them directly into a macerator to produce dust. So we could just bring in the lead and tin ingots, and then do all the process here using modern industrialization machines. And I think modern industrialization has its own piping system. Yeah, we got pipes. Well, I mean, there's item pipes. Yeah, we could... But I think there's, like, other ones, too. We got fluid pipes. I think it has its own item pipes. Aside from the ones that we just saw. So in theory, we could set up... We have options for setting up automations. The problem is that we're going to need space, and we're going to need to distribute the steam somehow. We're already using these mechanism pipes here to distribute the steam. And I have a bunch of these... You know, this might be what's causing some of the issues. I feel like the entangled blocks might be the culprit here. But yeah, we're using entangled blocks here to distribute the steam. But I feel like I want to cut back on the number of entangled blocks we're using. But either case... I had to remember to cut that out. Oh. Hey. Alright, let's see here. But aside from just making the drill heads, we also need to make... Yeah, atom pipes and fluid pipes. This is what I was talking about. I might want to switch this area to using these instead of the mechanism ones. At least for the visible ones. The stuff that's already buried in the realm, we could probably just keep using the mechanism ones. Either case, we need to make these too. Which requires, once again, setting up automation to create rods, bolts, and other stuff. More rings, more plates. Luckily, we only need the iron gears, though. So we don't need the bent U-shaped plates. Slightly less to do here. But it's still a process that we gotta do. Of course, I mean, I do want to make this area just completely, entirely modern visualization. Processing array. Digital circuit, robot arm. Oh, I need an assembler anyways. Hold on. Analog circuit, redstone battery. Okay, so this is gonna be quite a process. We need copper wire. So we need to make a wire mill. Not too bad, we can make these stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a process to get this all set up. But I need some more of these right now, so... I think we might have material for most of this. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, put you in here. Yeah, okay. I put you in here, that becomes a ring. Which we need anyway, so... I think Dor said I could... smack one of these with gunpowder? Oh, it worked. Overclock for 2 minutes. Can I hit it with more than one? I'm a little worried. 20! It's almost 20 minutes. 40 minutes? I can set this up to overclock? Actually, you know what? This may not have been a great idea. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it like that. Maybe we just leave it like this. I'm not entirely sure if... supposed to be doing that. I'm guessing it's probably not supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong one. Alright, let's see here. Can we make any drill heads? We can make 15. Just kidding. We can make 16. Oh, we ran out of bolts. Okay. Okay, well that's gonna be chugging away at that. So we can make a couple of more drills. This, copper rotors. Now let's see, copper rods. Do we have any copper? We have a little bit of copper, not as much as I would hope though. Okay, so how do I turn this into rods? That's the macerator. Not the compressor. It has to be the cutting machine. Do I have another cutting machine? No, I think we only have the one right now. What did I... Oh, I needed these for the item pipes. Wait, I have a bunch of them in here. What are you talking about? Hold on. Oh, I needed the rings. That's what I messed up on. Okay, we need more than just one of these. I think we're gonna need more than 2 of these. So much automation. Okay, we got 16 of these. I should be able to make fluid pipes. I'm sorry, what? I thought I had more than... I thought I had more than one of these. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I think, yeah, we use them in making these. Oh, wait, I can just make these now. Hold on. 56 drills. At least we get a good return on them. There we go. They're stockpiled for a little bit longer. Yeah, I had to set up a bit of automation here. In order to do that, we need resources. The eternal struggle we're having right now is that we need more resources than we currently have. What is happening? Why is my computer doing this? I think there's something somewhere that's not behaving. Why are you grabbing that? Don't grab that. Yeah, I wanted to check these item pipes. Alright, let's see here. Modern. It does have its... No, that's dynamic. It doesn't... Nah, bet. Modern industrialization have its own wrench. Most of these mod packs do. I may have already made the wrench for this. Yeah, here it is. Well, now we have one for sure. There we go, we connect that, and I think we have the... Nope, okay. And you remember how to use these. Okay, so that's not filling that up. Means I did not set this right. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to... This side is extract only. In fact, that's the only side I really need to set. I didn't need to set the other side. So these are supposed to work similar to the old Ender IO pipes. Or conduits, sorry. Okay, you're not yanking those out. So nothing's blacklisted. Just control to click to change. Do I need to set this side to 10? Okay, this side is out. Blacklist mode. In blacklist mode, so they both should be working. Oh, it is working. Okay, there you go. It's working now. It just took a second for it to... Bruh. You were working so good for a second there. Wait a minute. Is it because I'm looking in that direction? Is it because I'm looking towards the FOB area? No, it's still acting up. Okay. Do we have any fluid pipes left? Okay, we don't have enough materials to make rotors. Please stop grabbing random things. Okay, we only have 2 fluid pipes. Alright, so I need to make more of these. What are we missing now? Nothing? What the heck? We're missing something here. Or not? What the heck? Okay, we have a ton of fluid pipes now. I want to make these white. There you go, so now we can actually see what we're doing. Why is this so much smaller than the little port? Extract steam, yes. Those go in there, nice. And that has enough, yes. I'm looking somewhere and something is like not happy with it. Something is not happy with whatever I'm looking at. Oh, okay. No, I think another big question here is, can I put some facades on these? This area might actually need to just be these mechanism pipes. Is it the phantoms? There's no way it's the phantoms. Yeah, this might need to be... Actually, I think this works. Then in on these, okay. There's no way it's the phantoms, right? Either case, yeah, we're gonna set up some automations here, and I need to distribute everything using the modern industrialization pipes. Or I want to, anyways. That's my intention here. De-mechanism this area. You don't think it's because of the digital miner, do you? Because that thing's like ripping up. It might actually be the digital miner. The thing is ripping up blocks beneath us. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... We're just gonna put this in storage for a bit. Let's just put this little guy away for a bit. Let's see if maybe that helps. Yeah, I'm starting to suspect maybe it is because it looked like it was gonna be removing like 4,000 blocks or something. You know what? Maybe we just don't use the digital miner. At least not here. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe in one of the mining dimensions, because I think we do have mining dimensions. Oh man, this is so rough. And sorry guys, this must not be very pleasant to watch. Okay, so I want to set up stuff for modern industrialization. What do we... We can use industrial blocks. But I want something else too. I need some half blocks for this. We could keep going with the... I think I'm using like nether bricks around here. Yeah, nether bricks. We can use like half slabs. I guess they're just slabs. There's no such thing as a half slab. What was that sound? Maybe it was nothing. Do we have nether bricks? Chiseled? Here, we got the regular ones. Oh, it's up there, okay. Yeah, here you go, slabs. So what should we set up first here? We can set up the area where we're bringing in materials. I'm afraid to try and mine this. There we go, okay. That was lucky, alright. I know I said we were gonna try and cut down on these. Now let's see here. What I think we want is a storage controller, because we want to bring in some materials. But only certain okay. Only certain materials. If we want to bring in... Yeah, let's see here. There's no L in... Okay. We want to bring in bronze. We want to bring in iron. Question is, do we also create copper rotors so that we can make... Or do we want to just provide it with copper rotors? I think ideally we want to create as much of this material as we can. Automating this is going to be hell. Alright, copper. Let's focus on just the base materials for now. So we're going to want to create copper rods, copper bolts, and copper rings. And also curved plates, copper curved plates. I feel like we should start there. But we don't have a lot of copper, so I don't know how far that's gonna go. Can I undouble my ingots? I think the answer might be no. Yeah. Alright, so we want to bring in copper. Let's only use one by one. We don't want to bring in... We don't want to use the compacting drawers for this. I don't think I'll need that many. So copper, iron, and bronze. Definitely gonna need those three. Bronze, sodium. And then we're gonna need to divide these. I should probably make like some sort of list of what we need to be producing. How do I make a clipboard? I made one of these before so that we could track some... No, okay. No, do I have any andesite alloy in my backpack? Just all of these materials. I appear to not have andesite. Yeah, just raw andesite. I don't have any raw andesite. What the heck? Oh, but we do have andesite alloy. So we can make a clipboard. Alright, let's see here. Copper. Can I... Oh, yeah, here you go. Copper rods. Copper bolts. I think we needed plates too. Just double check that. Because we need them for the item and fluid pipes. Wait, do we need it for fluid pipes? Okay, so that's fluid pipes, and then... Item pipes require steel. It's a completely... Oh my god, bro. Do we need a Korean steel too? Let's start off with copper. Let's start with copper. Okay, we need rings, bolts, rods, Plates and curved plates. Rods, bolts, rings. Wait, why is there a weird gap there? There's no high spool rings. There's no high spool copper either. Copper rings, copper plates. Curved copper plates. And then I think next is iron. Oh my god, I need to... Bronze drill. Okay, plates. Rings, bolts, and rods. Iron plates, rings, bolts. Iron rods. Iron rings. Iron bolts. Iron plates. Rods, rings, plates, and bolts. So that'll let us make iron gear. Oh, I should probably put that on the list too. What did I do there? Oh, there we go. Gears. What the? Oh. Ugh. No, you know what? Let's leave this off for now. I just want to make the base materials to start off with. And then we have bronze. We need everything. Plates, rods, rings, bolts. Bronze rods. Bronze bolts. Bronze rings. Yeah, excuse me. Kidding. Right, bolts, rings, rods. Plates. Bronze. Curved. No, curved bronze. Did it. Curved bronze. Plates. So iron is slightly less annoying than bronze. Yeah, plates. Oh, gears. Oh, no, we're gonna produce those later. I want to stockpile as much of the base material as I can. Yeah, we should probably do the same with the steel. Now this is the same as bronze, so I don't have to go on to the second page. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna need to bring in these 4 base materials. Which means I need 1 more. Here you go. Okay. There you go. Ah. Sorry guys. Oh my god, it's 4 AM. Actually, hold on here. We could do something really sneaky here. Because we have range upgrades on the storage controllers. Let's see, let's put that there. Let's start off with the copper. Yeah, I definitely need to clean up some of these bookmarks. I don't know why I have some of these materials here. Some of this stuff I don't even need to... Let's see here. What do I... Okay, I do have bronze dust for a reason. Okay, anyways, let's see here. Yeah, because I can use the range on this thing to do sneaky stuff. We can put the landing place for these in sneaky places. So this will be the start of the copper line. And then I think we need another... Because the purpose of this area is to just automate. We want to automate the production of bronze drills for the time being. Alright, I'll do with this first and then we'll try and figure that out later. So we're bringing in ingots. Then we immediately need to make two things. Plates and then curved plates. Plates are a compressor. And curved plates are also a compressor. Okay, so we need two compressors. And we're using bronze for the time being. Until we can upgrade to better materials. We don't have any copper plates. Then there. Oh, these done? Apparently those are done, okay. I need more, okay. Here, make another one of these. There we go. Okay, we got one of these to start off with. Bruh. I'm gonna be losing half of my runtime here just because of editing out these lags. Bro, I might not even edit them out. You guys might see exactly how much I'm struggling here. Alright, I'm going to... There we go. Okay, we're back. The problem is if I leave this for next time, I'm probably just gonna try and do a lot of this stuff on my own time. You guys aren't gonna see some of this stuff. I do have to figure out how to get steam from over there, over here, without using a... without using another entangled block. I might just run the steam over here using the mechanism pipes. And then we'll put, say... I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Put a tank somewhere. If I can fit a tank in here somewhere. And then run it to these machines. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end it there because this is being kind of difficult. Oops, didn't mean to jump. Yeah, things are kind of slowing down. Oh my god, the amount of hiccups we're getting is like really, really kind of a pain. I'm gonna end it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me try to find that Ender Golem and the Guardian. We just start farming that guy for some stuff. And of course, I showed you some of the areas that I've been working on and some of the stuff that I got to continue to work on, but I'm gonna... Oh my god, this is acting up. Alright, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry we're ending it so quickly. Though not a lot. I feel like not a lot happened, and between episodes I'm probably gonna be trying to dig. I'm gonna try not to do too much planning of this area out. I might get like a idea sorted out, trying to... And then the next one I'll try to set up the other processing things. We'll see what happens, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I think I had a couple of questions. I've forgotten them already. If you have answers to my questions, feel free to suggest them in the comments down below. But hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you next time in the moon. Stay safe, take care of yourselves. Love you guys, and have a good day.